All right, welcome back to the channel. So Gervonta Davis says that he's going to be the next Deontay Wilder and pay-per-view superstar king and knockout king as well. I'm gonna break it down for y'all on what I feel about it. Let's talk about it in this video. King Jr. got another video for y'all. Please sure that you make sure you like and subscribe to the channel to get all your latest boxing news. I'm going to try to keep the boxing news rolling. With that being said, Gervonta Tank Davis says that he's going to be the next pay-per-view star and knockout king to replace Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. And I think that Gervonta Tank Davis can. Because Gervonta Tank Davis, for a guy that his size, between 130 and 140, he has a lot of power. And it's everybody thinks that Gervonta Tank Davis is nothing but pure power. But Gervonta Tank Davis can show you boxing skill as well. And Gervonta Tank Davis is an exciting fighter. He sells out. Any opponent he matches up with, he sells out. Apparently the numbers did good with Isaac Pitbull Cruz. So this is to prove to you that Gervonta Tank Davis is on his way to superstardom. But as diehard boxing fans, we want to see him fight the best competition. You got guys at 130 down there looking for smoke. You got guys at 135 looking for smoke. And you got guys up there at 140 who are playing killers. Like there's one dude named Barbosa. Oh my goodness, man. That dude, between him, Gary Antoine Russell, man, that's going to be a problem. Y'all might want to check out, I believe his name is Barbosa or something like that. Dude's a problem at 140. With that being said, Gervonta Tank Davis needs to solidify himself with the big name. So if he decides to go back down to 130, which I obviously don't think he's ever going to make that weight, because since he surpassed himself at going to 140, you got guys like Shakur Stevenson, Christopher Colbert, who else? Oscar Valdez, and so on and so forth down there. And you also got guys at 135, Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, George Kambosos Jr., Javier Fortuna, Jorge Linares. You know, there's still a lot of guys for him to fight at 135 as well. Then if he decides to move up to 140, you got Regis Prograis, you got Josh Taylor, you got Jose Ramirez, Barbosa, Gary Antoine Russell, which that guy's going to be a major problem for anybody in the ring. But with that being said, Gervonta Tank Davis is exciting to watch. I saw a lot of skill from Gervonta Tank Davis when he fought Isaac Pitbull Cruz. It was a nip and tuck fight in the beginning, and then the fight started to slow down. Gervonta Tank Davis was starting to heat up, actually, when he was about to set up a knockout to get Isaac Pitbull Cruz out of there, and his hand broken, and Gervonta Tank Davis had to be on the back foot, and Isaac Pitbull Cruz was the presser in the fight. And so Gervonta Tank Davis showed us that he doesn't need to just knock you out with power. He can actually box with you. Tank has very good footwork. He has great lateral movement. He has great ring IQ that a lot of people underestimate his ring IQ due to his knockout power. And Gervonta Tank Davis is very fast and he's light on his feet. So with that being said, I have to agree with Gervonta Tank Davis. I think he will be the next American pay-per-view star. But Gervonta Tank Davis needs to fight the best of the best. He needs to tell Floyd, look, I want to fight this guy. If you don't believe in me, I'll just leave you then. And so I still believe that if Gervonta Tank Davis one day walks out the door, I think that he is going to get these fights that he deserves. Will he still be a bigger name? Absolutely. Because of the star power that Floyd Mayweather has given Gervonta Tank Davis. And Gervonta Tank Davis says that he just doesn't care about the record. And Floyd, a long time ago, Floyd said, you can reach 50-0 just like me. And Gervonta Tank Davis says, I don't give a damn about the record. So Gervonta Tank Davis, even if he take a loss, it won't affect him. He still wants to get in the ring. He still wants to perform. And Gervonta Tank Davis is the highest paid fighter in the lower weight classes, second behind first, and then it's Devin Haney. Those guys are the two highest paid lightweights in the the division of their weight class in the lower weight classes. And I feel like Gervonta Tank Davis is going to be the next Deontay Wilder. His star power is tremendous, but he still have a lot of work to do. If Gervonta Tank Davis fights the best opposition, his star power would grow even more, and Gervonta Tank Davis could seriously be one of the highest paid lightweights to get paid, maybe $10 to $20 million. We already make a good paying, probably like, I think Gervonta Tank Davis maybe make like $4 to $5 million per fight. That's a pretty good amount of money for not fighting guys with big names. That's impressive. You know, why fix something that's working and it ain't broke? You know, I can understand why Gervonta Tank Davis is fighting these guys as a business standpoint. I understand why he turned the fight down with George Kambosos Jr. because he doesn't want to pay sanctions by the fees. Floyd is guiding him in the right direction in business. But as fans, we want to see him fight the best of the best, because then the fans are going to start criticizing, making fun of you, laughing, and stuff like that. Say, this dude ain't fighting nobody. So with that being said, I want the best for Gervonta Tank Davis. And Gervonta Tank Davis is 27 years of age. He doesn't have a lot of time left, people. Time flies by. And if he continues to gross up in age, and you got guys like Devin Haney that's going to be like 26, 27 years old if that fight do come to fruition between the two, Gervonta Tank Davis could be pushing 33 to 34 years of age. So Gervonta Tank Davis needs to start fighting the best opposition. He needs to get in the ring with the best of the best. We want to see him get in the ring with the best of the best. We believe that Gervonta Tank Davis can beat all these guys. A lot of people feel like Gervonta Tank Davis won't be able to beat Shakur Stevenson. Now, that's a whole different subject to talk about and a whole different breakdown. But I think Gervonta Tank Davis could beat a lot of guys from 130 to 140. And Gervonta Tank Davis, you know, he might not even stop at 140. He might potentially go up to 147 if he's lucky enough to make 147. But which I heard that Gervonta Tank Davis went all the way up to damn near junior middleweight when he sparred with Sean Porter. So Gervonta Tank Davis can be like a 5-division champion, you know. I mean, the guy is very talented. He's got a lot of skill. We just want to see him fight the best opposition. But with that being said, Gervonta Tank Davis says that he's going to be the next star, Knockout King pay-per-view star in America behind Deontay Wilder. I totally agree. We don't know what is going to be next for Deontay Wilder. We heard that he's talking about retiring from the sport. I wouldn't mind seeing Deontay retire from the sport. He basically did enough in his career to solidify himself in the Hall of Fame. 10 title defenses. What an amazing fighter. A lot of people discredit the guy saying he didn't have boxing skill. But if he didn't have boxing skill, he wouldn't have won Olympic bronze medalist in boxing at that time when he's young. And he picked up the sport at the age of 21 years old when his daughter basically was suffering from a disease and she could potentially die. And Deontay Wilder fought, and he got his daughter where she needs to be, back in good health. And with that being said, guys, it is what it is. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. This is your boy King Jr. I'm out of here. Peace.